Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And today we're going to be going over the Raptors' projected depth chart after trading away Pascal Siakam and acquiring Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and Kira Lewis. I really like this trade for the Raptors, mostly just because of the draft capital they're receiving. But I really like the team they're building as well. Adding in Bruce Brown with some of the players they've already acquired, I'm really starting to like this Raptors team. Haven't been a big fan of them before. Really haven't been my favorite team. Really, in the past, if they would have been one of my dead last, don't care about teams. But I really do like some of the players they've traded for. I really like Scotty Barnes. I know they didn't just trade for him. They've had him, but I've liked him even though I really like watching him play. Some of the guys they traded for, Emmanuel Quickly, I love watching him play. I've loved watching him play since he was a rookie. RJ Barrett, he wasn't one of my favorite players in the past, when he was with New York. But now he's playing really well with Toronto. I just like the story that, New York, he really struggled, kind of looked like a little bit of a bust. But now he's starting to turn things around with Toronto. I really loved watching Dennis Schroeder with the Lakers as well. And I loved watching Jordan Nwora with the Milwaukee Bucks too. There's a lot of players. I can go on. Some of the players I really like on their roster. Sure, they're not the best team, and sure, I really don't even know if they'll be able to make it into the play-in tournament. And honestly, I don't even know if Bruce Brown's going to stay. They might trade him. There are teams like the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks that are interested. So there's not a guarantee or not even a great chance Bruce Brown stays. But their roster now, with some of the draft capital they just got for Siakam, I really like where this team is headed. Really only the notable guy that's going into free agency on this team is Quickly. I think the Raptors will be in a good situation to re-sign Quickly. I think that's a move. I think they're going to give Quickly the bag. But let's go with the depth chart, projected depth chart. So we're going to go with the starters, then we're going to go over the backup players off the bench, and then the rest of the team. So starting lineup, it's pretty obvious who's going to be starting if everybody stays. Point guard Emmanuel Quickly, shooting guard Bruce Brown Jr., small forward RJ Barrett, power forward Scotty Barnes. How crazy it is that before these trades, Scotty Barnes was their starting shooting guard and basically was their point guard as well. And basically was playing the point guard position. I know he's still kind of like their point guard, but what he does as a point guardish player has kind of gone down now that they have Quickly. But how crazy is it that he's gone all the way down to the starting power forward now that Bruce Brown, RJ Barrett, and Emmanuel Quickly are all in the starting lineup, and OG Anunoby and Siakam have left their starting lineup. But he's a more bigger type of point guard, more out there in height, and so it kind of makes sense why he could play the power forward position. But it's kind of crazy that he's gone from that shooting guard to power forward position. And then starting center, he is hurt right now, but when everybody's healthy, Jakob Poeltl. Off the bench, backup point guard, Dennis Schroeder. I really like him. I know he hasn't played great this year. Toronto has played solid, but I loved watching him play. He played for my favorite team, the Rockets, but I loved watching him play in Los Angeles last year and the 2021 season, I believe it was. Backup shooting guard, Gary Trent Jr., backup small forward, Jordan Nwora, backup power forward, Chris Boucher, backup center, Jonte Porter. Then going over the rest of the roster, 11th man, first-round pick, lottery pick, Grady Dick. I think he has a good future, but right now he's just not getting a lot of minutes. That might change. 12th man, Thaddeus Young. He's a guy that's probably likely on his way out through the trade market or the buyout market. 13th man, Jalen McDaniels. Probably same thing goes for him with the trade market. Probably will get traded somewhere else. 14th man, Kira Lewis Jr. He just got acquired in this trade, but I don't know if he stays there. We'll see. I think most likely he does stay. And then 15th man, Otto Porter. This is another guy who probably will be moved, and we'll see what happens there, but he's injured as well, just like Jakob Poeltl. Let me know your thoughts on this team. I really like this team. I know they're not the greatest, and they're, their chances aren't great to, make a run to make the play-in tournament or the playoffs, but I just like their starting lineup. I like some of their players that come off the bench. I think they have a good chance to become good in the upcoming years. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.